Hi, I'm Randall from Walker Technical Company, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about the Walker console controller. We're going to talk about some of the item menus on the quick menu. The idea of the quick menu would be that it would be some items that you might want to access quickly while you're in a service, such as timers or stopwatches or playing back music or recording music. So let's get started. To get to the quick menu, you hold Set and turn the transposer knob one click. The first item in the quick menu is the main menu. If you select that, you'll get down to the rest of the menu. The next item would be to play music, record music. The next one there is Start Metronome. For practicing purposes, you can start it right there. The next one is Stopwatch, Timer, and Logout. Let's take a look at a couple of those. The first one is Play Music. Very quickly, it'll show you a menu where you can select songs or select playlists and do various things with the MIDI recordings that are on the USB stick. If I go select song, it'll load a song and show it to me. If I hold cancel, it'll take me back to the home screen. Go back to the quick menu, I hold set, turn the transposer knob, and I'm back to the quick menu. The next item is record music if I wanted to record a piece. As I said before, start metronome. If I start it, you'll see that there's a little icon that shows up that shows that the metronome is running. If I want to stop the metronome, I simply hold set for 1 to 2 seconds and it stops the metronome. I can alternatively stop it from the quick menu. The next item is the stopwatch. Perhaps you're trying to figure out how long a piece is going to be, or perhaps you're trying to figure out how long your concert or recital is going to be. You can go to the stopwatch, hit start, and as you can see, the stopwatch will start running. I don't necessarily want to play the organ with the stopwatch running, so I can hold cancel, and it'll take me back to the home screen. Here at the home screen, you'll see that the stopwatch icon is there, and you can see the stopwatch running along with the time in the regular home screen. If I want to return back to the stopwatch, I hold set. In about a second or two, it takes me back to the stopwatch, where I can move my little selection box, hit stop, and now I can go back home again. Because of the way the quick menu works, it always goes from a quick menu item back to the home screen because we assume that you don't want to actually stay there, but quickly access it and quickly get back to what you were doing. So let's go back to the quick menu. The next one would be the timer. Scenario is you're about to play a concert or play a wedding, and they say, we need you to start in 15 minutes. So you hold set, and you turn the knob until it gets to the amount of time that you were told. Let's say 15 minutes. See if I can get there. Right at 15 minutes. I move my selection button over to the play, I hit start, and the countdown timer starts. If I hold cancel, it'll take me back to the home screen, showing the timer icon along with the countdown timer. You don't necessarily need to ever go back to the timer. It will clear itself once it reaches 0 after blinking zeros for a few seconds to indicate that the timer has run out. However, if you want to, you can hold set and it'll take you back to the timer where I can move the selection knob over to the stop button and select that and stop. Then I hold cancel, return back to the home screen. The last item is log out, and that will just simply log you out of your user account. So I'm going to press log out. It says, are you sure you want to log out? I say, sure am. And here we are back at the user selection screen. That's basically it in the quick menu. It's a few utilities we hope you'll find enjoyable. Thanks for watching.